Are you just getting started online and you've got that question in your head? How do I take payments online so it looks professional and there's a little bit more to it than just grabbing that PayPal button and throwing it on your website, because you want to keep people within your space but know they're going through a secure checkout? Well, stay with me, because right now I'm going to give you a little insight, a behind the scenes tour to a payment cart system that I've been using for a couple of years, well, 4 years now, and it's called Thrive Cart. And hi Alana, lovely to see you here with me. So I'm going to give a sneak peek in terms of the design aspect of using Thrivecart and the advantage of payment systems. So if you haven't met me before or been here in my channel, my name is Susanna Reay, and I help you develop your business online so you can create that revenue stream and impact so you can have the flexible life you desire. And one of the most important parts of that is obviously receiving income from your clients. So without further ado, I am going to share my Thrivecart checkout page, which right now is for my upcoming Elevate Virtual Business Mastermind Day. So let me do that, and I'm going to take you, I've made a copy of this so I can play around with it a bit and show you how easy the Thrivecart system is. And they do have a special offer. The link is in the description. Right now they've got a limited lifetime offer on this. So if you click through using the link I supplied, you can have access and see all the many things that Thrivecart does, because it's not just about a checkout page. It's also about helping you out with all the VAT rules, particularly if you work across borders, because it will look at where people are based. It will look at the EU MOS rules, and it will sort of bring all those things together. And you just need to classify what your service is, whether it's VAT free or whether you need to add on VAT. And all this happens automatically in this system. So for me, it's a bit like an accountant in my back pocket. So I'm not having to worry about what I'm doing and how I'm receiving. And then my accountant, who helps file my tax returns for me, gets a great report that you can download through Thrivecart. So, I want to share my screen, but I want to do it this way. I'm just seeing myself there. That confused you all. So this is an example of how nice you can actually have your checkout. So this is all done within Thrivecart, and it's very secure, and you can do all these design elements. So I've added in a logo, I've got my title. You can bring in testimonials, which is really good to also have on your checkout page. And then you can see you have the details for putting in all that contact information. You've got your check boxes, which are for terms and conditions, and also saying, do you want to go on my email list, to keep them separate? And it also gives you opportunities to have upgrades right there on your checkout. So for me, my Elevate Mastermind Day, there's a simple price, which is for the $197 for attending on the day. It's a full day where we dig deep into your business. But something else I love in Thrivecart is this ability that you can add on a coupon code, as I've just highlighted down here. And you can do a recap from your sales page as well in terms of what you're showing. And this is what you're giving. So right now I'm saying if someone uses this coupon code that I'm giving them right in the checkout to remind them, you want to make it easy for your clients, is if you sign up, and in fact I've actually extended this, I do need to go in and I'll do that now, is I can adapt, and I've extended it to May the 31st to get a $100 discount if you sign up in advance to get the discount. So this is the live page, and you enter your details with credit card. When it shows credit card, that is linking through Stripe as a payment portal that I use. or you can click across and it takes you to PayPal, because many people, particularly if you're working across borders, do like using PayPal because they might earn income in US dollars, which I sell in internationally. US dollars is really the international currency that everyone knows when you're working online, when you're buying things. No matter where you are based as the host, US dollars is the sort of perceived currency for online business. And if you receive money yourself through PayPal in dollars, then at the same time people might well want to pay through their PayPal account because they have a balance in dollars sat in that account. But the credit card is just a straightforward transaction. So let me now take you behind the scenes. So what I'm sharing here now is this is how you go in Thrivecart. So there's various bits that you can go through. I'm going to go through this relatively fast. So if you're watching with me live and you get a bit lost, know that there is the replay and you can come back and watch it at any time. So you start by putting in your product name here and a label that you want, and then you have the checkout page URL. This one I've got example in here because it's one I wanted to play with you whilst I was sharing. And then when you've completed that, you just press next and you have different pricing options. Now I've got my straightforward pricing option, a one-time fee, but you can also do subscriptions, split pay, where you just divide by 2, 3, 4, 5, or something that's new and is really great for this time is pay your own price as well. So when you have pay your own price, you can say what your minimum price is. So you might say, actually, to attend this day, the minimum price is $49 in terms of covering the costs. And then you can put a thank you message in here. So if they pay, $10 or more, you can show a certain amount. So this way you can also help test your market and see what they think and what they're available for. And in all the Thrivecart payment options, you can also limit to how many people are available to pay their own price. So if you say, well, actually, I only want the first 5, then that will show up. So I'm going to just save this right now here, and you will see that it shows up. And you can also set out of stock options. So this will sort of work its way out. And when I show you the checkout page updated, you'll see how this has affected and how it shows. And again, you've got calculate sales tax automatically. And this is something that I love. As you say, if you're just doing coaching, you can say it's tax exempt, or whether it's taxable. That will depend on your business in your company. Is it a video training course? Is it a membership site? Because all of these have slightly different VAT concerns. So for me, for this purpose, would say that it is coaching, and you could say it's tax exempt, which means you're not adding on tax to the price. So for myself, if I'm doing a tax return, I take that on me and I take out the tax where it's needed. But you can also have here the checkboxes, whether you want to override the settings. So all this is really great and it helps you, and then you save where it's gone. And you can also customize your customer's invoice. So this is the automatic invoice that comes from the system. So you're not having to send out invoices yourself. You go through and you can do all that in here as well. Now, what I want to get through is, say, the bump product. That's where I showed you on the checkout page that people could book a Blue Sky session. Now, this is less than if somebody booked it just normally through me. So I'm saying, hey, if you're going to attend the mastermind day, but you want to follow up, because we deep delve in this day, and I know people will be left with lots of thoughts spinning. And so I have a bump offer on this product, which is shown in the checkout, that if someone wants a private session to help them through all the notes they've taken on the day, because I can't give everyone one-on-one support during the day, but if that's something someone wants, you can do that as a bump product. And then the processors say, I do actually have both Stripe and PayPal. You can just have one or the other. That would be something for another day in terms of why you would choose one or the other. And then also in Thrivecart, you can do affiliate commissions. So I've set up with this on the front end that any of my clients who know me and want to also help spread the word, they can be an affiliate and they would get 50% of the 40% of the sale price. I've set it up down here if they actually were set up as an affiliate. So I would do that first, and then they'd share their affiliate link to help get people to come to the mastermind day. So you can leverage your top fans, your clients who are really loyal to you, and give them something in return for recommending you. So that's setting up on the basic product. Then you can say, how do you fulfill it? What's the access at the end? So if you have a membership site, at this point, I could also link, because this is a day event, I won't be doing this, but I can also automatically link when someone buys, they get automatic access to my online training. Then the checkout. So this is where we go in and we will launch the editor. And you can see right here, it's a really simple layout. So you have both your cart page, which you're seeing now, which is what I showed at the start, and you have these blocks. So this block is looking at the different options. I could make it 2 people, 3 people, and it's very easy to go in and edit, and you can make the images larger and smaller. It's so simple and it's really fast. You can set up a new online cart super simply. So now what we have is when we're designing and showing the price, you know how I changed it to pay your own price? You've now got to choose a pricing option box here. So somebody could do the one-time payment and that's showing the actual value, or they could pay their own price and they could move across here. Obviously I can't click because this is the setup on the design stage. But what I can do is if I come across here, refresh here, because it saves as it goes along. At least I think I've saved it. Oh, I haven't saved it yet, so I'll do that in a minute to go back, but you will see this difference. And here as well, I can go in and I said I could change that to May the 31st, save, and on this right hand side, you've got lots of elements here. So if you have a video describing what you do, you could also drop in a video really easily. And this would be something you've already uploaded. You can enter your embed code on the left hand side. You can have a mini video with text. As you can see, as I switch these around, there's lots of options. So if you had 3 video testimonials, you could put those here instead, or you can have your welcome introduction. And all of this you can change. You can change your fonts, and it's just so flexible. And on the right hand side, it's super important to understand that most people come and visit any of your checkout pages when they're on their phone. So what you want to do is on the right hand side, in fact I'm just hiding that, so I'm going to move myself to the bottom. It's at the top here that I can flick from left. It's just under the next button. That's how it would look on desktop, and this is how it would look on a mobile. So you can see what it looks like and how easy it is to change everything there. And there's also the all-important success page. So again, you can confirm their seat is reserved. I've got details of what's happening in the day, giving them their invoice. This is the pay your own price, but I need to update that so you can show how people can add in extra. So I will go through and save. I don't want to make this tutorial too long, so I'm just going to come out here and show you that when I do save and get URL, this is where on this page here, so this is now the checkout I showed you. if I refresh this, because I've now saved and put in the differences, as you can see here, it's already updated to May the 31st. And if I pay my own price, what you can do is I can then choose and say, well, actually, I want to pay an extra $100 because I can't quite afford $197, but I understand the value. So I want to add that in, and that will automatically then update in terms of what I want to pay in total. So if I wanted 149, I would put 149 in this box, and it would show that's what I'm paying. And if I wanted to upgrade, I would check the box, and then that also adds and shows me the total. So this makes a really nice interactive checkout system that you can work on with, let me come back to me, that you can really use and set up beautiful, secure payment systems, but also know that you're gathering the data you need, and all that credit card information is held in a secure system that's GDPR compliant, that you're following like the EU MOS rules, and you want to gather all these things together. So if this sounds like something that you would like, do check out the link that's with this video, because it's a limited offer in Thrivecart at the moment. It is an affiliate link because that's the only way you can access this lifetime deal right now. But I've had it for 4 years. I love it, and it also tracks where your spends are. You can see your projected income. It's a lot more than just a cart system. And yes, you can do upsells, downsells, you can do all of that, and it looks really good. So I wanted to share that with you because these opportunities are great to share. And I know some of you listening will be starting out and thinking, is this for me? Obviously, the standard price right now on the lifetime deal is $495. I think the Pro is $690, which is what I use. On the link, it will show you the difference between all of these and what you get. But it's worth having a look into it. So yes, you can just have a pay bell button, a Stripe button on your website where you just talk about it and then you go into their system. But you don't have all these added bonuses of doing upgrades and having all the VAT. You would have to work that out all yourself. So that's the advantage of using a Thrivecart. Let me know if you've got any other questions that you don't find answered on the link, and I'm happy to come in and answer your questions and see what else. But it's something I love, and I know many people who are also entrepreneurs who I work with love as well. So I wanted to share this little secret of behind the scenes with you this morning. So wishing you a successful future for your business. Make sure you can make it easy to receive payments from your customers, and I'll see you in the next session. Take care.